Meet your driver, Cal Niday, Joe Vollkommer. Meet one of the finest midget race drivers in the country today, a young fellow who knows no fear on a speedway, yet one very seldom sees this boy in trouble, as his cool, heady, lead-footed driving gets him through many tight spaces. Any Orange Show Speedway fans will long remember the thrilling races this boy has had. Cal is a terrific favorite with all the Hollywood movie stars, and he can be seen sitting and chatting with them at various smoke paths. Cal was formerly a barber, which accounts for the fine way he can cut in and out of the field and win that checkered flag. But in these days, Cal is a mixologist, that's bartender to you, bub, in an LA grill where all the nation's fine drivers do their relaxing after a hard race. Cal was born in Turlock, California, April 29, 1914. It was here that Cal received his education, and Cal was an all-around athlete during his high school and college days, starring in football, baseball, and track. He first took to motorcycles and did stunt driving with a thrill show for 2 years throughout the Midwest. He finally decided he would take a fling at the newly created midgets and ran his first race at Newman, California, driving the Cal Kruger Hot Ford, which he promptly put right through the crash wall on his first attempt. He tried many more times, but met with no success, so he decided to take another whirl at cycle racing until an unfortunate wreck put him in the hospital for 2 years and he suffered the loss of his left leg in 1937. When the 1939 season rolled around, Niday was again ready for active competition with the mighty midgets. He traveled to Denver and ran at Merchants Park, but on his first outing, he again flipped the Bud Broussard's Chevy midget and landed 4 rows up in the grandstands, breaking his shoulder. This was his year, as he went on to win many main events, especially at Gilmore Stadium, where he set a one-lap record of 14.54, which stood for 8 years, and was finally broken by Perry Grimm in 1948. In 1940 and 41, Niday tooled around in the Charlie Allen Offie in the Rocky Mountain Circuit and posted wins at Denver, Fort Collins, Pueblo, and other tracks in that area, setting many records, some of which still stand. When war was declared in 1941, Cal immediately went to work in a war plant and stayed on the job until victory was ours. When racing was resumed in 1945, Niday went east and posted wins in St. Louis, Kansas City, Chicago, Cleveland, and all these wins in the Zastarcy Offie Special. He broke the 1, 2, and 25-lap records at Sportsman Park Speedway in St. Louis, and also won at Farmer City, Milwaukee, and other fair dates in that area. Returning to the West Coast, he went into action with the Northwest Racing Association at Portland and Seattle, and it was here that he ran some great races with the late Chick Barbeau and Alan Heath. Some of the races these boys put on are still remembered by the fans. 1946 found our boy running with the URA Red Circuit. Cal also ran the Offie Circuit with his brand new Offie number 9 and had his share of flips, over twice, both times in San Diego, but was not seriously hurt. When racing closed for the season in 46, Niday and Perry Grimm traveled to Australia, beating everything on wheels that the local boys had to offer. 1948 and 49 found Cal barnstorming throughout the entire country, still driving his own Offie number 9. He was very successful and posted many wins. He returned to California to run with AAA at Gilmore and Carroll late in the 49 season. One of Cal's biggest disappointments was losing a 100-lap affair at Carroll Speedway after coming up from dead last to take the lead on the 59th lap and hold it until victory appeared certain. But fate ruled otherwise, and Cal's mount blew a skin on the 99th lap, and he coasted over for third spot in that thrilling event. He also drove big cars at this same time with the cream of the country's big car pilots and always came in the money brackets. Cal has done well in all races competed in and stands near the top in 3A point standings this year. Niday just finished a few works week as technical advisor for MGM on their new auto race picture To Please a Lady, starring Gable and Stanwyck. Your writer had the pleasure of seeing Niday at work on the sets, and through his great advice, this picture should be one of the greatest auto race pictures in history. Niday is happily married, and his charming wife, Elsie, is one of his most ardent rooters, and they both are so very proud of their son Gilbert Lee, who at this very young age already has aspirations to be a champion race driver like his daddy, Cal Niday. Short, stocky, curly-headed Niday has one of the most pleasing dispositions found in any pit, and his friends are countless, as his sense of humor is second to none. Certainly a great guy is that Turlock Flash, Cal Niday. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, put your comments down below, and share this video. There's lots more where this came from.